Okay.
Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we have royalty in the house. I say the most unfiltered housewife ever. I mean, she wrote 2 books on the damn subject and she has a podcast on it. The one and only Miss Brandi Glanville.
I'm so happy to finally be here. I feel
Oh
like
my
we've
God.
been back and forth for so long. I'm glad we made it happen.
So long in the making, and I really say this, like sometimes you know how it is, like you have an hour and I'm like, how the hell am I going to talk to this person for an hour? I don't even know what to say. With you, it's literally the opposite. It's like we are not even going to scratch the surface. So let's just get right into it. Before I really want to just start in the beginning, we made such a big deal 2 seasons ago when Sutton Strack went from a friend and she got her diamond. Marlo Hampton just got her peach after 10 years. I mean, do you not get enough credit, Brandi, for being the first?
The being the first, what, asshole?
No, the first friend. You came in as a friend and you were the first one to come in as a friend and really get upgraded.
I was, and Andy told me that, and I was so happy about that. At the time, I didn't really realize what it meant, but years later, I'm like bragging about it. I'm like, oh, did that first. Sorry.
Did you come in like with a plan of like, I ain't going to be no friend, like I'm going to, turn it up, or was this just really all your story?
No, I had zero. That's the thing about me. I don't make plans. Like my friends are like, let's go somewhere on the 23rd. I'm like, when is the 23rd? And talk to me the day before. No, I went in knowing really nothing and just being myself. And I was going through a horrible divorce and all these bitches hated me. So I was just like, I just came out swinging. I wish I had a plan. That's Lisa Vanderpump's job.
There you go. I mean, I didn't think you did. And that's the thing. Like all these bitches did hate you. Taylor said it when she was on this podcast. She just said it on Girls Trip. You're making a face. I mean, is that like, did you feel that? Like, could you feel it, like this narrative of like, as Taylor says, they were all really good friends and it was natural. And that's why Beverly Hills worked. And there we have this outsider.
Were they really good friends? The answer is no. They became TV friends, and I'm not an outsider. I've lived here longer than Taylor, probably than half of them. I've lived here for 27 years. Nope, not an outsider. And go fuck yourself, Taylor. I mean, we're friends now, but it's just not the truth. I mean, she's eloquent, like she's eloquent with her words, but she's wrong.
I mean, that's kind of what I thought. When you look back on that, like what is kind of the high for you of your experience on, your time on the show? Because on Girls Trip, I was honestly shocked when you said one of the highs was really your good times with Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah, I mean, they were honestly, like I felt like I had made a real friend because we hung out outside of the show and I was at family dinners. And I really did feel like this woman kind of saved me because at the time, everyone hated me and they were thinking everything I said was a lie. And when she finally saw it, she's like, you guys are being horrible to this human. And she did take me under her wing. So we did have a lot of good years.
What was kind of like a low for you of the whole Housewives experience?
Oh, I don't think people realize how hard it is to do the show. I mean, people think, oh, you're just going to dinner parties and throwing wine. No, because you actually do care about these people. And at the time, I cared about social media and what everyone was thinking and saying. And, you're in a fight and then you're thrown back into the room with them. And like the fight, it just never ends. The fight never ends. You're going to have the same fight the whole fucking season. And it's just honestly exhausting.
Right. I think people don't realize that's really the assignment. Like in the real world, you have a fight and you move on. This is like you have to approach it from every angle. And you're like, I just don't want to talk about this anymore.
Right. No, and if that's the only fight, you're definitely talking about it the whole season if nothing else happens.
When you said, because you've said in the past, like, Lisa Vanderpump has ruined your life. What did you mean by that?
Well, when I left, when I said that she was, God forbid, manipulative, well, I can't say the word manipulative. That is like, sorry, that's not a horrible thing. I know a lot of manipulative people that are my friends. So when I said that, I didn't think it was going to be the end of the line for me. And if you cross Lisa, she does not get over it. She will come for you for years to come. She will try to ruin your businesses, try to make sure that you're irrelevant and you don't get jobs. It's almost like she will always have negative things to say about me for the rest of her life. Yeah.
Is any part of you sad? Like, does any part of you look back and just say, you know, like you said, there were some good times, like, do you miss that friendship?
You know, I don't miss it anymore because I realized it wasn't real. And that's what breaks my heart, is knowing that I was just someone that she could control. And she did, because I looked up to her and I thought, this woman saved me and I will do anything she says because she's God, you know?
And you think that's what, like, you think there was no part of it that was authentic for her?
Oh no, she sits and talks about the show all day, every day. She ran into a friend, this makeup artist, Terry, just the other day. And he used to work on Kyle and all the girls. And she said to him, so any gossip from the girls? And when he said no, she literally walked away. Like, she was so rude to him, and she's known this kid for years. And I was just like, how dare you? Like, you're that obsessed with the show still that you treat people like shit if they can't give you gossip?
It's like, you're over it.
I'm personally like, ew.
Do you think, because there's so much that's been written about this, and, you know, here you are, so I might as well ask you, like, do you really think your exit from the show had to do with LVP?
I think my exit from the show had to do with the fact that I didn't have any friends left. Like, you can't, like, and he's like, you're on an island, babe. Like, bring you back to have what? You fight with everyone again? Because you have to, that's the thing, you have to have a friend in order to come back for it to make sense. Otherwise, why are they bringing this person back? So yeah, I mean, I think that Lisa, like, not wanting to be my friend and make up, it had a little to do with it, but also I knew I was getting fired. I don't know why, I just fucking knew it.
You did.
Yeah.
And then did you go through like the whole range of emotions, even though you knew it was coming? Like, were you still upset? I mean, I've been fired from many jobs in my life, and
I think that's the first time I've ever been fired in my life. And I've been working since I was 12. So, you know, I definitely was like, I woke up the next day relieved, if that sounds weird, but also I was happy, relieved, and also crippled, like, emotionally. I was just like, wow, I don't have to go and fight with these people anymore. But wait, that was my family. You know, it is a modern family. You do get to know these girls. You're in their house. You get to know your crew. All of a sudden, you're never seeing your crew again. And I was really close with all of them. I like the crew better than the girls. I mean,
that makes a lot of sense. And I've heard from a lot of housewives that are not on the show